Okay, welcome back. This is session 2 of Let's Play Wasteland. I am Zudo, your host for tonight. Glad you could be here. I did a little lookup while I was gone. I looked up that Chitin word. Turns out that it's pronounced chitin and not chitin, so I feel rather dumb, which is normal for me. It's good. So yeah, what we're gonna do now? Well, let's recap what we did. We created a new party of 4 guys, and here they are in all their glory. We went through High Pool, and we fixed their engine, and then we went through the agricultural center, and we killed Harry the Bunny Master, and all the farmers are very happy. And now we're here at the Rail Nomad camp. And these guys were very suspicious of us when we entered, according to the paragraph, and the brakeman said he wanted to talk to us, so we are going to go and talk to him. And he lives right here. Brakeman meets you at the door to the caboose. He thanks you for heeding his invitation. He has something for you to deliver to Head Crusher in Quartz, who sounds like a very fantastic individual. Will you deliver the message? Sure. Read paragraph 54. So let us do that now. If I can get my... Hello, mouse. There we go.
The brakeman tells you, take this Visa card and give it to Head Crusher in Quartz. As the brakeman passes you the card, the sunlight catches the dove hologram and glints brightly. You slide it into your breast pocket as he turns and leaves, without another word.
So literally a Visa credit card. Why? I don't know. There's kind of like a running gag with Visa cards. Maybe they're sponsored by Visa? I don't know. No clue. Alright, so that's that guy. He wants us to go talk to that dude. So we'll take that. That's fine. Yeah. We can go talk to this guy. Read paragraph 43. So much reading.
As you pass the open doorway of this car, you're almost overcome by the strong odor of fermented cactus fruit. As your eyes become accustomed to the darkness of the car, you can make out a straw-colored floor littered with numerous bottles of Dr. B. Bilios Balfour's snake squeezins. At the back of the car lolls a rotund, bearded figure, rocking back and forth as if the mere act of sitting offered a difficult feat of balance. Finally, seeming to take notice of you, the shadowy figure issues an invitation. Welcome to my humble abode, gentlefolk. Step on in.
So obviously there are some typos here. I don't recall them being in the original paragraph book. I think it's just somebody fat fingering has had to type all this crap in. Snake squeezins. Wow, this is loud. Turn this down a little bit. So snake squeezins are the game's alcoholic beverage of choice. And our hobo friend is an oracle. He's one of my favorite characters. He will give us all kinds of great information if we feed him snake squeezing. So, let's do that. For some reason, sometimes I come, and I think it's because if you don't talk to him early in the game and you only come back later, you find him dead in there. So we are going to, just for fun, we are going to go and buy him some snake squeezins. I believe there's some here. Oh, there's not in here. I don't think I have any in inventory right now, actually. So we may have to come back when I find some. They probably sell them in Quartz, but I don't feel like making that trip right now. Alright. That reminds me, let's go ahead and equip our hand-to-hand weapons while we're here. There are some random encounters in this place. They're not very often, but there are some. There we go. So that's that. This is a gambling car. We're not going to do this right now. And then this is the engineer. And so let us read paragraph 28 now. If I can get my cursor back. Thank you.
As you board the locomotive, you're met by a short but solid-looking fellow. He's dressed in garishly striped overalls and wears a rather battered and much patched engineer's cap. Greetings! I am the engineer of this train. The engineer makes a sweeping gesture that encompasses the entire camp. I hope your stay with us will be a pleasant one.
What a nice dude. And so we have another typey box, like that kid back in high school. So what do we want to talk about? Let's ask him about the brakeman. Engineer, hello. Engineer looks unhappy. Unfortunately, we have been burdened by a fool for a brakeman. He insists on dabbling in arcane matters. He actually suggested that we use an engine instead of cattle to pull the train. The idiot will bring the wrath of the gods down upon us yet. So there is religion in this game. We'll actually find two major religious factions at some point. I don't think this guy is affiliated with either one of them, but yeah, so he does not like our brakeman. So let's ask about clans. What? Not clans. Let's ask about the train. Nope. Let's ask about the engine. Let's ask about Topeka. Doesn't want to tell us. Visa. Head crusher. Alright, so whatever. He's not of much use. So there's that. So we need to go to Quartz and deliver our Visa card to Head Crusher. We will do that. But first, let's look here. We have our 3 tents. They represent the 3 tribes that have settled here. You notice the middle guy has just a dude. It says, request you to state your business. What you can actually do is hit escape and go back to the screen here without saying anything, and you just move down and you'll go into the tent. And we are full HP. We're going to the tent. You find yourself in a splendidly furnished tent. Men, women, children, and elders alike smile and greet you. From behind you hear the guards say, welcome to the Topeka clan, fools. The entire clan brandishes hidden weapons and attacks en masse. So, 5 men, 6 women, 2 and 2 children, 5 elders. So we are surrounded by peeps. And we are going to be murdering kids and women and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the party. And I'm going to move the party down and say yes. So we move and they're all going to rush. So I hit here, and so now you see we're surrounded by everybody except for 2 groups. So we are going to attack. And in range are the women, children, and elders. Let's go after the elders first. There's 1 down. 2 down. So we are going to take damage in this, especially from the Topekan men. And most likely they're going to wear us down over time to we're going to be in and out of consciousness, but there's a lot of drops, and so I want to get those drops. So now we're going to focus on the men, and we're just going to miss the hell out of all of them, I guess, which is great. Yeah, so you can see the men are actually capable of doing damage through our armor. The rest of them more or less aren't. You might get a lucky hit from an elder now and then, but for the most part they're not going to do anything. There's 1 man down. It looks like Peg is our best hand-to-hand fighter somehow. I guess that's the dex at play. And he has decent strength, I suppose. Although I remember checking dex on everybody, and everybody had at least like 11 or 12, which is good enough. Yeah, so we're getting worn down a bit, which is okay though. Again, nobody, just like in that cave, right? Nobody here is going to be hitting us for 13, which is, I believe, the magic number where we fall from the unconscious state, which we can recover from, to the serious state, which is where we start bleeding out and we don't recover from naturally. There's another 1 down. There's another 1 down. Excellent. I think that's all of the men, which is good. There's 1 man left and he runs, abandoning the women and children. Nice. Alright, so let's focus the elders now. There's another elder down, so there's 2 of those left. Yep, we are. Oh, he regained his pride. Well done, sir. Oops, I went after the children. Oh well, killed the kid. The man came back and immediately died. You were wise to run, sir. At some point, a baby. There he is. The baby's gonna pop up, and he's got a pistol. One of the reason why I ran down was to get further away from the baby. I think he's at the top. So yeah. So the elders and the men are all dead. This is going pretty well. I mean, it looks like we're doing terribly, but we're actually doing really well here. And the baby ran away. Oh, there's 2 elders left. Alright. So we'll have a couple guys on them. Alright, so Scott went down. He's just unconscious. And so he'll stay unconscious for a couple rounds, and then he'll pop back up. And the baby is shooting us with a pistol, which is fantastic. So there's 2 down. Again, no big deal. It's just kind of grindy. Because now they're going to pop up at 1 all the time, and then any hit will knock them out, and then they'll have to pop back up again later. The thing about being unconscious is that melee attackers, like all of these guys except for the baby, will not target an unconscious character, which makes sense. So they'll focus on the 3 that are still up in this case. The ranged attacker will sometimes try to hit an unconscious character. So our baby Topican might try to go after BBM or whoever happens to be unconscious at the moment. Alright, so now all we have left is a couple elders. Our baby's doing work. And he's the only one left, and he's over there. So we're going to run at him. Oh, baby. We ran over a loot bag. I'm going to hit escape for now. I don't want to deal with the loot bag. And now we will kill the baby. Look at that. And so there's a bunch of experience. Hooray. And now we have loot bags all over the place. So we got 1 pistol from the baby. Crowbars, axes, knives, sledgehammer, and cash. I'm actually going to let BBM have the sledgehammer. And leave the rest of that for now. There's a stink squeezing. And a broken toaster. We have our first broken toaster. So I'm going to forget about these inevitably, but broken toasters are broken because they're jammed. They're jammed with items that are useful. Unfortunately, we lack the skill. There is actually a toaster repair skill to repair them, and we also lack the facility with which to repair them, which happens to be in the Guardian Citadel, that place that we went to, and I talked about the flags and how the killings will happen and the death and the bad. So broken toaster, completely useless at this point. Basically, they're in-game treasure chests, I guess you could say. They're also a way, I believe, because you find like duplicates of certain quest items in them. So I think they're a way of making a possibly broken game if you happen to accidentally drop a quest item for you to get a duplicate that you can use to complete the game. So we'll take the snake squeezing for our friend the hobo and leave that there, and hopefully I'll remember it. Robe is worth money, and shovel is interesting to have. And what else do we have here? 2 jewelry, which is worth quite a bit. And the rest of this is mostly worthless. We may come back later, just, whatever. Alright, so now we're all hurt. I'm gonna... I didn't think I could attack in here, but I did. That's not good. So let's kill these guys. They have guns, we don't. So they get to go first. If you have a ranged weapon, you get to go first. So that guy went after BBM. You can see what I was talking about right there. Even though he's unconscious. We are not hitting these guys. Why are we not hitting these guys? There we go. Going after him, it's always going to miss, and it doesn't do damage to him while he's unconscious or whatever. So it can't hurt. It's just a miss for you, which is fun. So we actually need to, as soon as we're done here, swap to guns. I need to swap to guns early because we're not. No, there we go. All right, so let's swap to guns. Equip. 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 Alright. And let's go heal up. Well, let's go to him first. No. Go to him first. Ugh. Oh, this is annoying. There we go. Alright. Enter and be enlightened and amazed by the wisdom of the hobo. Hobo beams at you. Good people, I would like nothing better than to speak to you of things spiritual, but alas, I seem to have run short of the ambrosia which inspires my visions. He upends an empty bottle of snake squeezes, looks at you expectantly. So, use 4 item. Oh, he's incapacitated. Alrighty. Yeah, so I can't use his skills or his items while he's knocked out. 4 trade to 2. Use 2 items. So now Peg has the snake squeeze in 4 here. Did I use it? I did. He didn't say anything. Interesting. Alright, well, screw you, Mr. Hobo Man. So we need to go heal rather badly. We also need to go to Head Crusher and Quartz, and I don't want to go to Quartz without... these guys are super weak. Yeah. 5 experience. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, yeah, I don't want to go to Quartz if I'm not full. So we will heal up here. Alright, actually, I'm going to radio, and because I'm sure that everybody's got at least 1 level. So we will get to see the leveling. Radio, yes. J-Dodge is now private first class and gets 2 points to distribute. Sweet. Look at that. So his max con right now is 30, and as you can see, it's automatically gone up 2 points. Everything else here is the same. Gosh, he's unlucky. So I'm going to drop these in IQ. 1, 2, and that's fine. Good job, Peg. And we'll also drop yours into... I thought Peg was... I guess he's our luck guy. Alright, I got them confused. Anyway. Good job, Scott. I kind of want to level out his attributes a little bit, but for now, IQ is the most important thing. Alright, so IQ again. Alright. Everybody went up a level, so let's go ahead and heal up our new heart containers, whatever. Alright. So now, let's shoot some dogs. Because... screw these dogs. This music, pretty catchy. I'm going to... okay, so I need to go to... talk to Head Crusher in Quartz. Here we are. This is a different corner of Quartz. We're here by a graveyard, and we're by this building right here. How do I want to play this? I think I just want to run in and talk to him and run out. So we're going to go in through the front. This is Scott's bar, which is humongous and gigantic and large and roomy. And it's got a stage over there, and it's got a bar over there because it is a bar, interestingly enough. We can find Sir Head Crusher in the corner down here. Head Crusher invites you to sit down. So we're gonna have J-Dodge flash his shiny Visa card. Read paragraph of 57.
Head Crusher says, "Thank you. Go to the Atchison's tent and tell them Caterpillar."
Caterpillar. This is an example of what I was talking about with the paragraph. So if you didn't have the paragraph book, you wouldn't know what he said, and so you'd never get this password. In addition, in the paragraph book, there are other paragraphs where Head Crusher says, tell them something else, which are fake passwords. And so that was both as copy production and also so that you can't just read through the paragraph book and get all the passwords and ruin the game that way. So Caterpillar is what we need to tell those dudes. Those are not the guys that we just wiped out. The guys we wiped out were the Topikas. You want to pick a topic. Visa? That topic bores me. What else? How about Topeka? Can you tell me about Topeka? Nope. Brakeman. He sent me. Tell me about the Brakeman. Nope. Train. Nope. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so we got our password. We're going to go ahead and leave. We'll come back here at some point. And we'll talk to Ellen, the barmaid. There we go. We are out. Good. Let's go back to these guys. I always end up entering from this side for some reason. Other places don't work that way. So the these guys. So we tell them Caterpillar. Read paragraph 39.
The guard looks you over closely and then tells you to wait outside as he disappears into the tent. You hear a brief, muffled conversation, and the guard returns with another man. The newcomer introduces himself as the headman of the Atchison clan. He understands that you've done a great favor for his brother. He dismisses the guard and motions you closer. He explains that they keep no treasure here, but he will give you directions to a secret cache. Here, take this shovel, he instructs you. Stand on the south rail, west end. Take 12 paces to the south. Dig, and you shall be rewarded. The guard returns, and the headman bids you good day.
Alright, so, this is our quest reward. We gotta go dig something up. So we want to go on the south rail, take 12 paces to the south. We want to loot. Oh, it's a shovel. Alright, stop bothering me now. So you can't actually go in their tent like the other guys. So we're gonna go here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Up, and we're gonna get a random encounter. Ouch. Alright, now Scott's out of ammo, so we're gonna hit R for reload on him. Oh, no we're not. We're gonna hit L for load. Haha. And then attack the last guy. And then we're gonna attack again. Wow, these pistols suck. Alright. We're actually kind of low. So now we're gonna use our shovel. Who wants loot? And stuff! Look at that. Easy. We want all this because it's all worth money. Uh-oh, it's an ambush. Well, crap. Who would have thunk? One of them runs away. Like, nope! Now that guy running away, there's no way that our zero clip pistol dudes are going to be able to hit him, so we'll just let him run. You can feel free to take off, little buddy. He's making tracks. He's can't even see him anymore. There goes one. See, that guy runs away too. We'll let him go. I don't care. We're gonna go look at this loot bag. Who wants loot? A crowbar. Yeah, don't want it. And that's done. Up. Charge him! Oh, he's charging me. How about that? Let's go. Let's do this, sir. Oh, whoops. Back up. Load, load. And attack those dudes. The other guy's running back at us. Guess he got a spine. I'm actually gonna run up. So instead of being 14 feet, we'll be 10 feet, and we'll be slightly more likely to hit. Scott needs to reload again. Problem with that M1911A1, that's a 45 pistol. It only holds, I think, 7 shots per clip, so you gotta reload constantly. Okay, he's right on top of us, so let's shoot him. But it does a lot more damage in theory than the 9mm. There we go. Crowbar. Who cares? Crowbar. Who cares? Alright. So we are basically done here. Huzzah.